अब ये जो वोल्टाइक सेल है, this cell consists of two parts. One is the left hand side, another one is the right hand side. On the left hand side, zinc rod is dipped in zinc solution, that is ZnSO4 solution, and the reaction that takes place on this side is zinc metal going into the solution in the form of Zn2 plus ions, leaving behind the electrons on the zinc electrode, making it negatively charged, and this acts as anode. तो लेफ्ट हैंड साइड पे जो रिएक्शन हो रहा है वो है जिंक changing into Zn2 plus ion plus 2 electrons are given out. What kind of reaction is this? This is oxidation reaction. कैसे पता चलेगा कि ये oxidation है? The oxidation state of metallic zinc or zinc atom is 0, and when it changes to zinc ion, the oxidation state changes from 0 to plus 2. 0 to plus 2. So there is increase in oxidation state from 0 to plus 2, and 2 electrons are given out. There is loss of electron, hence this reaction is oxidation reaction. So this left hand side part is known as oxidation half cell. The two parts are known as half cell. Oxidation is taking place on the left hand side, so this cell is known as oxidation half cell. Similarly, on the right hand side, what is happening on the right hand side? Copper is dipped in copper sulfate solution, and copper ions from the solution are getting deposited on the copper electrode, and during this process Cu2 plus ions are accepting 2 electrons and getting deposited as copper atom on the copper electrode. So the reaction which is taking place on the right hand side is Cu2 plus 2 electron changing into copper atoms, solid copper. What kind of reaction is this? This is reduction reaction. Why reduction? Because in copper ion, copper is in plus 2 oxidation state and it accepts 2 electrons and it goes to 0 oxidation state. This copper atom, the oxidation state is 0. Since there is decrease in positive oxidation state, this process is reduction. So right hand side reduction is taking place. So this cell is known as reduction half cell. The voltaic cell consists of two parts. Left hand side part is known as oxidation half cell and right hand side part is known as reduction half cell. And here the copper is acting as cathode. So overall reduction is taking place at the cathode and oxidation is taking place at the anode. And EMF of the cell is written as reduction potential of the right hand electrode, that is cathode, minus reduction potential of the left hand side electrode or the anode. This can also be written as E cell is equal to E cathode minus E anode. E cathode denotes the reduction potential of the cathode and E anode denotes the reduction potential of the anode. Daniell cell is a kind of electrochemical cell that converts chemical energy of spontaneous redox reaction into electrical energy. In this device, the Gibbs energy of the spontaneous redox reaction is converted into electrical work which may be used for running motor or other electrical gadgets like heater, fan, geyser, etc. The reaction taking place in the Daniell cell is zinc in the solid state plus copper in aqueous state changing into Zn2 plus aqueous and copper solid. This reaction is a combination of two half reactions whose addition gives overall reaction. Now the first one is the reduction half reaction where Cu2 plus ions accept electron and change into neutral copper atoms, and oxidation half reaction, in this zinc atoms they lose electron and change into zinc ions giving 2 electrons. These reactions occur in two different portions of the Daniell cell. Reduction half reaction occurs on the copper electrode while oxidation half reaction occurs on the zinc electrode. These two portions of the cell are also called half cells or redox couples. Why redox? Because simultaneous oxidation and reduction is taking place. One is getting oxidized, another one is getting reduced. Zinc is getting oxidized, copper is getting reduced. The copper electrode may be called the reduction half cell and the zinc electrode the oxidation half cell. We can construct innumerable number of galvanic cells on the pattern of Daniell cell by taking combination of different half cells. Each half cell consists of metallic electrode dipped into electrolyte. The two half cells are connected by metallic wire through a voltmeter and a switch externally. The electrolytes of the two half cells are connected internally through a salt bridge. Sometimes both the electrodes dip in the same electrolyte solution, and in such cases we do not require a salt bridge. So zinc dipped in zinc sulfate solution is one of the half cells, and copper dipped in copper sulfate solution is another half cell. Now since reduction half reaction occurs on the copper electrode, it is called reduction half cell, and oxidation is taking place on the zinc electrode, so it is called oxidation half cell. So overall construction of cell is metal dipped in solution of electrolyte. These metals act as electrodes. They are connected by a wire. Externally there is a switch and a voltmeter. The electrolyte solutions are either connected by salt bridge, or sometimes the two metals dip in the same electrolyte solution, and in that case no salt bridge is required.